right, let's go.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the show. I am the voice, Andy Julia. I do this, whatever day of the week anyway, with this guy over here with the fedora.
How you doing?
And a shirt that we will talk about in a bit.
How you doing?
Ray Scipio.
Hey, how's everybody feeling and doing?
Ray, what's the name of our show?
You're Not My Father podcast.
But we are your daddy. And just so you know, let's get this out of the way. First of all, the man, the myth, the legend, the ultra talented and filthy fucking rich.
Oh, yes. And handsome.
Kev Dog right
handsome.
there.
He's quite handsome.
You're out of your mind.
Working the
And ladies,
ones
he's
and
not,
twos and finger banging the board.
and I repeat, he's not available.
Fat no.
That's right. The podcast is growing. It's growing every week. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger. We have people that say we're not talented, not funny, but you know what? Our shows
They're
are
not wrong.
always out of the park, every one of them. We do this live every week at Doghouse Studios right here in Hamilton, New Jersey. If you're new to the show, we call it Blueberryville every now and then on here.
Blueberry cow.
That's right. We had people comment, you guys aren't funny. Why do we keep growing then? You know what it is?
They've been saying that recently?
Well, that one asked, whatever.
We
anyway,
tortured him.
But the thing is, though, it's jealousy.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
Pretty
can't.
much.
There's chemistry. We could talk about anything, and it's always good. Ray
It
walks
is.
out of here so many weeks going,
I don't think your show is any
The
good.
show was bad.
and it was really good.
Very bad.
So this week, or no, what is it? It was last week. Last week,
Correct.
Ray. If you're new to the show, Ray is a huge Kiss fan.
Huge.
So last Thursday night,
Oh my God.
Ray went and he was a crew member and Gene Simmons' assistant
Yes.
at the Gene Simmons concert.
Yes. And
Yeah.
Kevin, you were right. I didn't
What's
do
that?
anything.
I told you.
I handed out the
told
food. I handed out the dinner waivers.
Did you really?
Dinner waivers to the band.
Did it wafers or waivers?
Waivers.
All right,
Waivers.
so can we start from the beginning of the day?
Sure.
What did you do?
Well,
Did you drive?
I did drive. Now,
Okay.
here's the problem. I got messed up because it kept saying it was only like 70 miles away.
Right.
I'm like, all right, well, I drive 120. I'll be there in like an hour, half hour maybe.
Right.
Well, little did I know.
You drive like a microwave.
No. Oh, little town of Bethlehem.
Right.
It's one road in for like 50 of those miles is one road. Dude, I can't even describe how awful it was. It took hours and hours and hours, and I was late, and
You were late?
yeah, and then my
You know what Gene says?
navigation was
Wait, Ray, you
awful.
were late?
Yeah.
Stop.
Well, wait a minute.
I know.
I wrote down all the directions going over the Walt Whitman, okay? I knew I was screwed when I listened to my truck. I put that in navigation also.
Right.
And I had said go over the other one. It took me into Center City.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was bypassing traffic or something.
Probably, yeah.
It
took
put
you
me
into the city
into
to bypass
center.
traffic.
Yeah.
Dude, at like where Temple is,
Yeah.
and it was graduation, and it was a billion people.
And everybody's hanging out of their cars,
I
going down
was-
the street.
I was sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic when I was supposed to be there by now.
Right.
But thank God Gene was late. It was just the awful ride, and coming home was worse. For 20 miles, I was on what they do up in Pennsylvania, apparently, is when they repave a road, it's like a single lane
Right.
a road. They have rocks, like the black pebbles
Yeah.
from the road.
They're doing it on 42 now.
It's all covered.
Yeah.
So for 20 miles, my brand new truck is just getting pelted with stones. My windshield, ping, I'm hearing it pop. I'm like, I don't even want to look
Right.
at the vehicle, okay? But I get there, valet the truck, go in. Gene's assistant's there, big giant. Boy, this guy was impressive. He was like a Navy SEAL, MMA, fucking all rolled into one.
Right.
Okay.
Were you instantly attracted to him?
I loved him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we hit it off. His name's AJ. What's up, brother?
AJ.
AJ.
All right, I like that already.
Yeah, he's a bad dude. Great guy.
Right. Don't fuck
And,
with him.
No.
No.
I mean, he grabbed me a couple times. He was like, "Oh, stand here."
Right.
I'm like, "All right." Did you get the video I sent you of me on Gene's bass?
No.
No.
Dude, you didn't say.
I didn't
Really?
get a video.
Yeah,
That would have put that in the queue.
singing Dr. Love on stage.
Stop it.
Oh yeah, and in the rehearsal, not in the live concert.
in the rehearsal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was good, but a couple of major things Gene did not do that I might have complained about to his, the person you get the packages from. He didn't call me on stage at the end.
What?
He's supposed to invite you. First of all, he's supposed to introduce you in the middle of the show. Oh, by the way, the roadie of the week is, and he brings you out, makes
The
fun of
roadie
you.
of the week.
Or the roadie of the day, whatever
Right.
it is.
And whatever. It doesn't matter. It's still good.
It's right. So he doesn't do that.
Oh.
So for the last song, the assistant pushes me out because he brought 15 people up. So now all these people are singing. And I just kind of went out and stood there. But I got to see what it was like to be in front of like 3,000 people or whatever. And I just sang with the drummer a little bit. I mean the guitar player.
Right.
So it was cool. We talked privately about real deep stuff about our fathers and stuff. And I was asking them these questions. Why'd you support your father? Like real deep stuff.
Right.
We talked. So it was cool. I think I'm done now with all that. I think I got it all out of my system finally.
Right.
But one cool thing that came out of it though, Kev, was they offered me his prototype. The axe bass he makes that's shaped like an axe?
Yeah.
So instead of getting a stage-played guitar, they found the prototype that he actually signed on their prototype. It don't have any pickups or strings.
Okay.
It's just the body for him to approve, to sign off on.
Right, yeah.
So I'm debating whether to get that or the stage-played guitar. Obviously, that would probably be worth a lot. So
Yeah.
the video I got is he plays his 70s bass.
Right.
And he put it on top of me and said, play something. I'm like, well, I don't know. And he yelled, play something. And I was like, yes, sir. Like real quick. It was pretty funny.
Right.
So I just was going, they call me Don. As he's filming me. He filmed my ass.
Oh, did
picked
he?
up my shirt and filmed my, then he made fun of me and
Ah.
filmed the front and made
Right.
fun of me. And it's a good video.
It sounds like it.
It's
Yeah,
a
it
good
sounds,
video.
it sounds great. Yeah, it would have been way better if you
So
just
it's like
In
so
front of
much.
all the people,
It's
or-
like, well, we're in sound check.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me.
The sound check.
Yeah, we were in.
I got great stuff
we're in sound check.
autographed.
Right. What'd you get autographed?
So I had a poster from Dynasty that he signed, and he put the lyrics of "See You in Your Dreams." He wrote "See You in Your Dreams" and then signed it. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking resale. Everything I did was based on resale value
Right.
in case I got to dump any of this stuff. So
What else did you get signed?
I got.
He did 4 items, didn't he?
Well, I got 5.
5? Oh, shit.
I got the hat.
Right.
He signed the hat?
See the shirts and hats that people love on auction. I didn't wear the crew hat,
Right.
so it's his signature with he signed it in red on the bill, so I could get a decent number for that,
Right.
if I wanted to.
Right.
When and if I go broke again, probably in a few days.
Right.
gonna
Exactly.
say that was
people,
quick.
Kiss people just no, but he signed actually. He signed a lot more stuff. There was another time when his assistant wasn't there that I got more stuff signed.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to say because they really hold you to that 4
Right.
limit.
Because they don't want a bunch of morons going up there with a shitload of stuff from the
Yeah.
side.
And
Right.
so,
I want to get to the point where
But real
we
quick-
actually find out what we really want to know.
no, I did not have sex with him.
No, I didn't ask that.
But
Okay.
so there was another time that I got
What?
more stuff signed, more albums.
So you're the pain in the ass.
Well, only because we had that soda deal going, and he remembered me obviously from this. I spent a day with him with the soda,
Right.
so that kind of was the agreement, as opposed to getting paid real money.
Yeah.
I get signed albums.
That's great.
So I did get a lot of signed albums that
Now-
that I do sell those.
Right.
I hope Gene's not listening.
What did you wear on stage for the show?
So for this, I had a change of clothes. That was,
all
that
right,
was the
let
worst
me
part.
back up.
That
What'd
was
you wear
the worst
for?
part.
I love this. What did you wear at sound check?
All right, so sound check.
Right.
I wore jeans, this painted Gene Simmons shirt with his face on it, with all the
one that's unauthorized.
Unauthorized, and I had the
Did he
belt.
did he say anything to you?
Yeah, I did. He did.
What did he say?
Well, he mentioned something about the shirt, and I said the guy that
Where the
makes
fuck
this.
did you get that?
He did.
Did he really?
and he goes, how many? I said, well, the guy that made this is coming. He bought a bass off you at the next show or the next couple shows. I presented him with the koozie and the belt buckle. I had the fake belt buckle on, right? So he goes, the shirt's pretty good. He goes, how many do you think the guy's selling?
Right.
I'm like, oh, Gene, he doesn't sell many. I said, I was smart enough. I said, what could he sell, Gene? 10 shirts? He's like, yeah, don't tell me that. He said, you know why, right? I'm like, oh, yeah, you'll have to sue him. He goes, you're fucking right.
Yeah.
So I asked him about John 5. I'm like, well, you heard about John 5, right? He goes, he called me personally about this Kiss Museum thing he offers, 500 of, a seat. And I told him, I said, look, Gene's going, I told him, go for it. Good luck. He said, just don't tell me about it. That's his big answer to everything. Because then he's got to, I guess he has to close you down if you get big.
Right.
And that's his answer to everything. If you get too big to where he notices, he's got to sue you. That's just his thing.
Okay, can we get back to your outfits?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Outfits. So jeans,
A regular pair of jeans.
tight 36s. 36s. So skin tight jeans.
Skinny
my
jeans.
ass.
Skinny jeans.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I'm a 57, so they went under the belly kind.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, as is proper.
Well, I lost 12 pounds, by the way.
God bless.
I think it's cancer
All right.
because I haven't changed anything.
Right.
So I'm probably dying. That or stress.
Right.
But anyway,
You've been dying for years.
tight jeans.
Right.
I had the funky Nike surf shoes I got. I just
Oh,
bought.
I thought you had the
chrome- I thought the
chrome.
chrome
No,
ones.
the chrome were for the stage.
Oh, I
Chrome was
apologize.
that I didn't get called on. That's the best. I actually wasted 20 minutes of running to my car, which was miles away in the casino, and coming back
You
and
ran?
not getting called.
didn't run.
You didn't
No,
run. No.
I
You
did
did
not.
not
I can't run.
And it's like them videos of the midgets when the guy he steals the guy's phone, he starts running away. He didn't go that far.
Yeah, when he looks up, the guy's not
He's
even
like right
past his
there.
feet yet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry,
and
snack
then-
size. What are they called now?
Small.
Small. Fun size.
Small. Yeah, fun size.
Fun size.
So then I took out the old rock jeans.
Oh.
The bell bottom. I bought at that store Buckle. Remember the store Buckle in the mall that had all those crazy like anthology shirts?
No.
Not anthology. What was that? What was that rock shirt? Not Assumption. What was it?
Affliction?
Affliction.
Jesus.
Dude, I got
God.
100 Affliction shirts, as you could imagine,
Oh, why?
with like the devil
Don't
on it and
announce
everything.
that on the show.
Oh, I was Johnny Affliction. Now I'm
Okay.
just afflicted.
Afflicted.
Anyway,
Okay.
Ray, I love you.
Yeah.
And I love you. I
Right.
really think I found something in you.
Go ahead.
As it's my 30th anniversary today.
Right.
Oh, congratulations.
I'm here with you all.
I already told Bunny, congratulations,
Thank
happy
you.
anniversary.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Well, I figured I'd see you. Yeah. Anyway, if you'd like to give us a call and
Oh,
chime
and I had
in.
the chrome shoes on.
Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
And we're good. You can do it. I
It
mean,
wasn't
shoes.
done. Go ahead, Ray. Finish up.
yeah,
Your
go ahead,
chrome
chrome
shoes.
shoes.
I
What's
thought
not
you,
done?
You didn't go through the.
no,
the
we were
whole
talking about your
wardrobe.
shoes. Were you wearing the big bell-bottom jeans and those little tiny chrome shoes?
But I didn't tie
like a
them.
ballerina.
I couldn't tie them because my feet were too
looking
small.
like dime store Elvis in '77.
Yes, in the Brown auction, the Elvis and Brown auction.
Then, of course, since I had a little time to, I just checked out the, what do you call it? The casino.
Right.
No.
Oh.
Boy.
No, you'd be proud.
goes.
They gave me like $30 free money because I signed up for a card.
What
Yeah.
shirt were you wearing, dickhead?
Listen, I'll show you right
The
this
Affliction.
one.
He was wearing the Affliction shirt.
This.
So I
Was
signed
that
up.
you?
Yeah, look, with the base.
They're not
gonna-
bell bottoms,
I'm gonna-
bro.
No, those were because that's
Oh,
the
they're the
pregame.
skinny-
That's the
skinny
pregame
jeans.
jeans. I'm gonna send this to Nivik right now. So
Kev, when
Yeah.
you get it, put it on the board, please.
I'm going to try.
the ones and twos.
Can we see
do you
the?
call it, the
What was it?
fingerboard?
Who was had the leather pants on?
That's
What is
Gene.
this called?
Oh, is it Gene?
Yeah,
You didn't get him to say the name of the show or anything?
I couldn't.
You're a
dude.
dick.
I forgot a lot of things that I wanted him to do.
You did?
You can't. I can't.
Like I
imagine
wanted
you
him to
forgetting
put
anything.
lyrics on all the stuff I had him sing. Look how happy. Look, just look at the smile.
Yeah, look
You
at
can't buy. Well, you could buy that. Actually, you can.
it. That's the shirt?
That's the shirt.
He's like, where did you get that?
I was like, how many did he sell? His name again is, and he's from. Yeah, so I had great sneakers on. Actually, those sneakers were better than the stage ones.
Right.
Well, I didn't go on stage, but so now here's the second thing I did, and
You send that?
I know I did. I know it's going to backfire. Is I
Gave him crabs.
not no
Oh.
not his assistant, his real assistant, not the one that does the shows.
Mm-hmm.
His real assistant, who's a millionaire on her own. She just sold her franchise. She had maybe you heard of it. It's mini golf. It's Monster Mini Golf, where they have all these monsters.
Hold on.
Go
Did
ahead.
you send it to me?
Yeah, personal.
Nothing.
Well, it's a video.
Did
Kev.
you
It
email
takes
it,
a
or
little
did you
time.
oh,
I
it's a
texted-
video-
I
the video.
texted you, yeah.
There's probably
Got
some
it.
Kevin guy that keeps getting your
Yeah,
videos.
yeah. Who is this idiot that loves kids so much? So
Yeah.
he was supposed to. So I wrote in this letter. I said, "Hey, everything was great, but
Oh, wow.
Gene didn't call me on stage.
Right.
I didn't get an autograph set list.
Refund. Oh.
I didn't get an autograph set list, and
Uh-huh.
he didn't have dinner with me.
Oh,
He went in his room.
right.
I was a little upset about that.
It was just supposed to be you and him having dinner?
Well, it says, you have lunch or dinner with Gene,
Right.
either at a restaurant or backstage. So they had like the Chop House menu, and here's the other thing. Now we know it was what the package is. They had two menus. Like I had to order off of.
This cheap motherfucker.
I mean, seriously.
He's got more money than Christ.
I know.
And
You
he
gotta-
can't get you a good dinner.
But he ordered off that meant they had the Chop House there, which is a
Yeah.
steakhouse.
I
Yeah.
know.
So they had the menu for Gene.
And you got a turkey club.
Right. I got
The kids'
chicken.
menu.
I got something.
6-piece or 10.
I got something
Just,
called
Ray,
the
I want you to know that
Quillia
whatever you order,
Sedillas.
whatever you order does come with a Kiss Happy Meal.
Correct.
Yes.
It does. I got the Quillia Sedillas.
Uh-huh.
Quesadilla.
Yeah.
Quesadillas, chicken though.
Right.
And I did drink as many Cokes as I could off the
great.
freezer. So
You
I
are
drank
wild.
Like 6.
You're out of your mind.
I'm a crazy
Wild.
man.
You
I'm
are.
a crazy man.
You are.
I'm a crazy man.
So wait, I'm confused. So what you got? What they promised you? Mm-hmm. Right. What?
As a bunch of other things along with.
Right. But I mean, they didn't come through with any of it.
Well, they didn't, and I just wrote to the girl. I said, "Listen, am I being picky?" I said, his assistant was great.
Right.
His assistant was upset that he didn't call me on stage. I mean, that's a big deal.
Yeah. No shit. Especially
Get to go in front of all these
to pay
people,
for it.
and I had everything mapped out. I had this skit. Because I'm known as Uncle Ray in the Kiss world. Everyone
God.
calls me Uncle Ray.
in the Kiss world.
So I was going to say,
I can't
Gene
love this
may
enough.
be your daddy. Well, now, again, you got to remember, most people, the geeks up there are just like, my name's Joe. And Gene's like, louder, they can't hear you.
Right.
So I had everything mapped out.
Right. So what were you going to do? What's
I
this
was going
little
to put my
skit you
arm
gonna do?
around him. I was
yeah?
going to say, let me hear you. I was going to do it like him.
Right.
Let me hear you. And they would have went nuts.
Right.
Let me hear you. On my head.
Right.
And then I was going to say, while Gene may be your father,
Yeah.
I am your uncle, Uncle Ray.
Oh, that doesn't sound like pedophilia in the least.
Oh, it does.
not at
It
all.
really does. And it was it was a cool day. I could tell.
It sounded it.
I could tell it's my. No, it really is. 'Cause
Dude, you got
we-
the knockdown menu. I mean, come on.
I know, but
You-
what are
you never
gonna
got
do?
called on
That's Gene,
stage.
bro.
This smells of refund all day long.
Yeah, really.
Well,
I dare you.
no, I could
I
never.
dare
could
you.
never do that.
Oh,
No.
you sissy.
Never. I mean, I could probably.
You're a sissy.
You could probably get a lawyer and fight
Right.
part of it anyway.
Yeah.
But I
He
don't
would.
I don't want to piss
He
those
would in a
people
second.
off.
Oh, yeah, he'd
he
sue
would,
you.
he would sue you in a second.
Surprised he ain't.
Well, maybe I'm thinking maybe the conversations got too deep and that maybe he didn't like me. I don't know.
He's probably like,
Maybe he's concerned for his life.
I had to get away from this guy.
Well, no, I didn't try to act like. I try to act like the cool guy, like I'm your buddy.
What? Wait, can you act like cool guy for us?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
It was like I was just like cool.
Oh my God.
Gene was like, yeah, so what do you do? I'm like, nothing.
Right.
What do you mean nothing? He's like, what are you, one of these, how you doing? No, I said. He does. He thinks all the Italians. He's so stereotypical. There was like a poster of a trans.
More cool guy. I want to see.
Anyway, we met the owner of the. Nice connection for you, pal.
Who's that?
We hung out with the owner of the event center. The owner. He's the owner. He took us up because he had Kiss stuff in his office. He wanted to show Gene. So I was up there with him, and he gave me his card. He's like, if you ever come back, anything you need. Because Marilyn Manson was there the night before.
Right.
And so he, on his wall, he had the 11 by 17 signed of every act that's ever been there. I mean, everybody. I mean, everyone's been there.
The Brooklyn Winds Casino.
West, what's it called? The West, what did I say was? Woodchuck?
Jesus, Ray. Did you even go? Where
Yeah.
were you? Where'd you go?
To the casino. It's
Wind Creek?
Wind
Was it
Creek.
Wind
Yeah,
Creek?
Wind Creek.
Yeah.
Have
Okay.
you heard of it? The event
Yeah,
center?
we did a show down the street from there not too long ago. Remember Jimmy told you where the hotel
Yes,
was?
correct.
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
by the
I ended
way-
up staying at the casino. I couldn't drive home that night.
Right.
By the way, Ray, my mother says that she feels sad for you.
Thank
that
you.
your dream did not come true.
All being on stage. No, but my dream did come true because it was a good day. It was a great day.
When you wish upon a star.
That's on his solo album.
I know. That's why I sung it.
I know. No, but here's the thing.
Yes.
I just said to the lady, I said, look, maybe you guys shouldn't list. I mean, these guys are rock stars, dude. They're
Right.
not thinking, oh, by the way, I gotta bring this kid out every.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Turn the
marketing.
tables, and he would be all over it, guarantee it.
Yeah.
He would.
I mean, I guess he would.
He's that guy.
Probably.
He would be.
He
But
would
then
probably
you do
say,
that, and you're never going to see the guy again. I mean, he's going to keep doing that. He's going to have
well,
events.
normal people, you get one chance to see him and you move on,
Yeah.
whereas you want to move
And
in
that's
with
what
him.
my wife keeps arguing with me. She's like,
Okay.
wait a minute. The first 20 times ago, you said this was it when
Right.
you spent all this money. This is it. You know?
Yeah. This was the one, though. You were going to get on stage with him. You were going to perform with him, right?
Well, that's the best part because when I first got there on sound check, he was being really cool with me in sound check.
Right.
I
Wait
mean,
a
that
minute.
was the best part.
So wait.
He's
did
like,
you
do
go-
you sing? I said, Gene, I can sing my, of course I lied. I'm like, I can sing my ass off. He's like, all right, well, I'll have you sing tonight. So I'm like, dude, I'm singing tonight. I can't wait.
All right, so you did sound check.
Yeah.
Now, was it after that where you sat with him and got in a deep conversation?
Yeah.
No, there you go.
That was probably it, right?
That was
Yeah,
probably
But I
it.
apologized. No, I just kept asking him. I'm like, dude.
Wait, what did you say to this man?
No, I just said, listen, I understand, you supported your father till he died.
Right.
Oh, you went to the father.
Why?
Well, we were
Maybe
talking
he's
about
got
fathers.
issues.
Well, because I had my boys come on FaceTime, and he loved that. So my boys went, Gene! As soon as they saw him, they went nuts.
Yeah.
And they ran downstairs. Gene, we got to show you the kiss room. I'm like, yeah, this is actually my formal dining room
Right.
in my house. And they were like, look, Gene, our daddy loves you.
Right.
Showing him everything. And
Go ahead.
Not creepy at all.
no. So he's
So-
like,
so-
I
So,
can see-
Gene, you took care of your father until he died, huh?
No, so I said, I told him about my, I said, here's what I said. I said,
Oh, did you tell him stories about your dad stealing from Walmart?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Well, I told him about
Gene's
what,
like, get this guy away from me.
no, what happened was I said, you and I have a lot in common. I gotta know everyone says that to you. I said, but like I started.
I'm different.
I started washing cars at 11. I said,
Gene,
Gene, listen, I'm Italian,
outside of
you're a
the-
Jew.
yeah,
Same thing.
yeah.
Same thing.
He did tell this religious Catholic joke. He's like,
Did he?
why do the girls love Jesus? 'Cause
Why?
he's hung like this.
ah,
He said that joke, and
there
then he
you
says,
go.
"I could do that." I'm, he's like, he belongs to us.
right.
That's his famous saying.
That's great.
But anyway, so getting back to the discussion, no,
Yes.
I just said, I didn't have a father, blah blah blah, and just like you, and my mother raised us, and like you, and this and that. And then I said, can I ask you a question? He's like, yeah, sure. I said, I know that you supported your father. I said, did you talk to him? He goes, I never talked to him. He said, I said, well, how did, you bought him a house and everything. He's like, the lawyers did all that.
Right.
He's like, I took care of him. I said, but why? He goes, he gave me birth. Or he gave me life, he said,
So you set him on like a tailspin of memories after that.
I did. I said, well, why would you support him? I said, and like, did he know it was from you? Obviously, right? And he's like, no, yeah, he knew about Kiss, and he sent me letters about how proud he was of me. And
was he still living in the motherland?
who?
The father?
The father was, but what he said was like deep was. He says, my mother, till the day she died, loved my father till she died. I said, what do you mean? Like every year she went to Israel,
Right.
and to check to like see him. Mm-hmm. Now he's remarried with a whole cackle full of kids,
Right.
And he or gaggle. What's the word?
It's gaggle.
Gaggle, cackle. Cackles are my ankles.
Right. They're
Cankle.
cankles.
By the way, they're thin. They all shrunk.
Really?
They shrunk finally.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah, so I could fit in these shoes.
Gene
Did
blessed
you take
you.
something?
Gene did bless me.
Right.
No new prescriptions?
I shot Ozempic right into the ankle, so
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe that had something to do with
Yeah.
it. Anyway, so I did. Anyway,
Okay.
so so it was really deep like that. He's like, till the day she died, she went every year to make sure he was okay.
How did the conversation end, though? Did he?
I
did
said,
he
Gene,
end it?
I'm sorry. Did I like bring you? No. I said, I didn't mean to bring you down. You
Right.
know. No. That's okay.
He's wiping his tears
Jerk
with
off.
$100 bills.
So then these girls from Kiss Live Auction came in.
Oh.
And
Bitches.
yes, they were like, Ray, we're so sorry. We didn't mean to interrupt your time. I'm like, no, they were cool.
Yeah. No. What do I
And
care?
they're
I
like,
only paid
they brought
10
Gene.
grand for
They
this.
brought Gene these cookies, and he's eating the cookies. And of course, how they use him, they brought a bunch of stuff to get signed.
Right.
That was the other thing that bothered me. So there was actually two other things.
Well,
So
go
you're,
ahead.
you're supposed to be alone with the guy, right? They're like, nobody else will be there, but you're the one roadie for the day, blah, blah, blah. Well, there was a kid that complained about his experience, young kid. This 15-year-old
different
kid
show.
it was actually the one in New York I went to, the event at the Kevin, what's the music thing where they record albums?
What?
Oh, power station?
Not Power Station. The one Jimi Hendrix owns. Electric Lady.
Electric
Yeah.
Lady,
So
yeah.
I went to Electric Lady. That was the one. Another thing they did for me because I got him the soda contract. So that was like 10 grand. I went for nothing. It was right after the final show.
Right.
Like 2 days later. So anyway, when this kid went to New York, he wrote this heartfelt letter. He was 15, and the father took him and everything. And he didn't get to sing or do anything on the Gene taped a song that everyone sang on, the 40 people there.
Right.
So the kid was a drummer, so Gene lets his gang come back. Now I'm supposed to, So anyway, they're on stage. He calls the kid up during sound check, lets him play drums on a song.
Right.
And the kid's good. He's 15, but he was this giant doofus kid, right? So then during the live show, Gene's like, I got somebody I want to bring out. And I'm all like,
Oh.
he's 15. He's 15, and he's
wow.
a drummer.
Womp, womp, womp,
Yeah.
womp. Were you like getting up out of the chair?
Oh, I wasn't. I was standing there, but I was all like, all right,
Were you ready to go?
hair
Like,
check.
smelled your armpits,
Yeah,
all
it was
that shit?
It's time to rock.
Lick your hand, eyebrows,
baby.
hair back.
Lick it up. I got all my words down. I'm ready
yeah.
to sing with him. I want to do a solo with this fat kid from New Jersey. This great father of two.
I could see you, like your eyes real big, staring up at him,
So
all
the kid-
glistened over.
The 15-year-old comes out
Yeah.
and proceeds to play live.
Are you gonna cry, dude? Are you all right?
It was bad. No, I was in a dead coma right before I got here. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
said,
shocking.
I
No.
woke up and I thought it
Really?
was 7 a.m. It was one of those 7:45 a.m.
Really?
So, yeah, he gets the kid. Now, that kid comes out, plays drum. Like, he did everything in my place. Everything got done in my place, So, yeah, it is what it is, man.
What was the other two things that you were upset about?
Well, you didn't have dinner with them.
Right.
You were supposed to meet early in the day. You didn't meet till 4. You know, like you spend all day with Gene.
Right.
Going over the show and this and that, and you know what I mean? And,
Yeah.
and that didn't happen. But, 4 o'clock, its show starts at 8, you
Right.
know.
Well, that's still 4
He
hours.
goes on at 9. So 5 hours, really.
So listen.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, we load in at 9 a.m., and you can spend the day with Fabian, Frankie Avalon,
There you go.
and Tony Kono. I'll charge you half of what Uncle Gene charged you.
Yeah.
This time you can actually set up the stage and the PA and the lights and all that stuff.
Cool.
Come on along.
You'll eat.
You're welcome
You'll have
to.
better food, too.
Yeah.
You're setting up that show?
Yeah.
You're doing
Yeah,
the
so
show?
we are doing the show, yeah. So we're super stoked because it's probably the first time that a show of this magnitude has come through town. And the Lady Mount Carmel Society,
But where they're
they
playing
put
at
they put it
Lady-
all together
They're
in
playing
the middle of the carnival grounds.
Oh, really?
We've got a mobile stage coming in.
You're bringing
we're
in?
bringing it in. Yes, we're bringing in full production in. This is concert production. This is top of the line. This is not Uncle Billy's couple of speakers on stands that you saw at the bowling alley last week.
What if it rains?
It's rain or shine, Chief. Rain or shine. So yeah, so we're gonna be. It's Fabian, Frankie Avalon, and Tommy Kono, and DJ Ralph D'Amelia will be the warm up act from 5 to 7. I guess it will be. And this is a free concert. Like Lady Mount Carmel put this together. The Sons of Italy joined in as well, and they said, "Look, we got to do something for the 150th anniversary." And they
Well,
they
I'm
went
Sons
and
of
they
Italy.
got sponsors, and they got. Did you even know what was happening?
I didn't know we were contributing, but I'm a
Yeah, there's a lot of-
30-year member.
A lot of contributing factors, a lot of sponsors in town that put money into this whole thing because it's not cheap to do something like this. It's massive.
How did they know to call you?
Well, I mean, I go back with Lou. You know, Lou's been in a band forever.
Yeah.
Right. So Lou knows production, right, and he knows that Frankie Avalon and Fabian had a rider that he had
Sure.
to meet, and the rider says we want this gear and whatnot, and who else is going to do it around here? That you know, the
That's
guy,
great.
The
They
guy on
didn't,
the street.
thank
yeah.
God they didn't go. That would have been not embarrassing, but
Yeah.
I would have been pissed. Like they would have went out of town.
Yeah,
yeah.
well, like I said, you know, you get the right person in charge of it,
Sure.
who gets it, who understands, right? You know, and
Great guy, Lou.
and yeah, so we roll the stage in tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, the stage comes in, unfolds, and roof goes up, and the whole nine.
Now,
And
I
then,
thought it was coming during the carnival. Why are they doing
No.
it now?
Well, because they want it to be special, right?
Oh,
They don't want
okay.
it to be, you know, in the muddiness, not muddy, not the term muddiness, but in that whole week that's already slam packed with
And when's the
events.
show?
Saturday.
Oh, so it is going to rain. It's going to
This
rain in
Sat-
the next 10 days.
No, it's not going to rain.
No?
No, sir, no, sir.
So now you could hook me up there, right? Front
Sure,
row,
bro.
the
I
whole
will
bit.
get you in there
No, I'm
gratis,
serious.
bro. I will get you. No,
I'm
so am I.
serious.
It's a free concert, Ray.
No, I know.
Get you right in.
No, I know.
And you have to listen. This is the
Well,
one
because
thing.
my mother, when she was in high school, dated Fabian.
Right,
Right.
I mean, they were kids,
right.
you know.
The one thing you got to remember, and I think I got to drive it home here, and hopefully people see it and they pass the word around, is that it's bring your own chair. Like there's no chairs there, so bring a lawn chair. Bring
Right.
a right. You gonna write this down?
Yeah, look at him.
He's like, "Oh, write that down."
Look at him.
I'm
Yeah,
not
so
going to
so
see
you got to
Fabian.
make sure you bring a chair and whatnot and
Listen,
come
my-
out to see the show.
My luck, I won't go and they'll play. All right, guys, Kiss is my favorite group. We're going to play about 7
Yeah.
songs of
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could. Fabian and Frankie Avalon.
Is Frankie Avalon the one that's half dead?
No, that's
Frankie Valli.
Frankie Valley.
Frankie
yeah.
Valley. Is
He
Avalon still
stands up
looking?
there.
I've only seen the new flyer, which has the old pictures.
Sure.
I can't really speak on that. I
Back
don't
in
want,
the
and I don't
60s.
want to talk ill about anybody, right? Because it's a good show, right? And it's like,
Well,
whew.
I
So now,
definitely think there's some
so-
shoe polish going on that
are
head.
they staying at the Jonathan? What's your
The Martine?
the Martin?
Yeah.
Martin.
So we actually got a call. Apparently, the ball was dropped not by our people or Lady Mount Carmel. Somebody dropped the ball somewhere and they didn't have rooms. So they called me and they said, "Hey, you know, because we have 12 rooms over there, we need 8." And I'm like, "I only have 2 because we have a wedding in town Saturday
Right.
that has the whole hotel booked up."
Nice.
And it's like, I wish I could help, but I can't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Beautiful. So did they take the 2?
no, they have to. Part of the rider was they have to be all together.
Oh.
Yeah, they have to be together. So wherever they are, they got 8 rooms, but we have 1 left, I think. this weekend.
Nice.
Wow. So that's this Saturday?
That is this Saturday, the Carnival Grounds
Well,
in town.
are you doing it personally?
I'm going to do it personally. I'm going to be there. I get to mix front of house for those guys. I get to mix audio.
Kevin's going to be on stage. with them.
Gene tortures the mix guy and everything.
I'm very hopeful to go on stage with this Affliction T-shirt.
Yeah.
And get out there.
Yes.
You ought to get the same guy that did your jean shirt.
Yes.
Do you think he gets speeded up a little bit?
And
Because Saturday's the show.
Can he make
a
the Frankie
Fabian
Valley
shirt
or Frankie
splattered in
Avalon?
blood?
Yeah.
Looks like they're in a
Fabian
car
and
accident.
Fabian.
Frankie Avalon.
Yeah. Splattered.
Could you imagine?
Wait, what was that? Does Frankie Avalon have any song that's like famous?
Oh God, yeah.
What is it?
I don't know.
Name
he
it.
sang Venus.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
yeah, there you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
There it is.
Venus.
That and Beauty
Remember-
School Dropout.
Go back to
Oh,
high
yes, he
school.
does that bit.
Yeah.
I had to set up a little.
And he was in Goodfellas.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we have to set up this little stage or something, a little small. So I guess he brings up the beauty school dropout, and they do a little something. I think I don't want to give it away, but it's
ladies on oxygen. are
Ray.
going,
Ray, do we have plans this weekend?
You gotta come.
I
Ray.
know we're doing something this
no.
weekend, but can we go to the concert?
oh no. Anyway,
Not you, Ray.
who? Oh,
My Ray.
Ray.
No, you're Ray.
Ray.
She's just Ray.
R-A-E.
Yeah.
What I was going to say was
What?
he was also in Casino.
Who's this?
Frankie Valli. Remember they interview him? And when
Frankie Valli or Frankie Avalon?
Frankie, the guy coming to Hamilton, was in it.
Avalon.
That's Avalon.
Yeah, that's who was on the show.
You sure?
Right.
Oh yeah, because
Okay.
he asked him because he's got like 10 kids or something, and it's the part where they kick him out of the casino, so he starts his talk show. Okay, on Casino.
Right.
And he brings out Frankie Avalon. So Frankie comes out and he goes, "So you have 7 kids?" And he goes, "Yes, I have 7 kids." He goes, "The pleasure was all mine." You know, he did that joke.
Right.
But yeah, that was him. Black curly hair. Yeah, beauty school dropout.
Yeah, black curly hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
he's 90.
He is.
Yes.
Right, how old is he, Kev? Do you know?
Got to be in his 80s.
He's 107.
Yeah.
Now, Fabian is the true South Philly. They found him on a stoop because he
Right.
was real good looking.
Stoop.
Fabian Forte, his name is.
Yeah, isn't he isn't it Turn Me Loose? That's his song?
Turn me loose. Turn
That's
me
all I know.
loose. I think that's all he sang.
Right.
But
So
that's the so I was thank God I didn't try to drive home.
right.
Bunny's like, "You're not driving home."
Are you going to go see this show Saturday?
No.
Oh,
No,
well,
I'll be back in my house, dude. I ain't leaving my house.
I know you're too good for it, and you're upset because it
I'm
didn't
not
work
too
out
good
for you.
for it. And
But why don't you go? Maybe they'll let you get up on stage with them.
Yeah, we'll get you on stage.
No, I don't care
Come on.
about that.
Go ahead.
Oh, I do.
Go ahead.
I thought it was my big shot. Like I thought Gene was going to say, "Listen, you're funny. I want you to start traveling with me. I want to hire you." I was going to ask him for a job.
Right.
That was pretty stupid.
You know your heart wasn't in it. You weren't going to work. What are you
No.
going to do? What are you going to do?
I'd take a bullet for Gene.
Right, but what were you going to do? Like real roadie stuff?
No,
No, of course not.
Brody. I would be his assistant.
What would you do?
Like he tortured this guy, Kev. It was the guy's 6th day.
Which guy?
This guy, he ran, his assistant ran, so he's been with a lot of other rock stars, but this was his 6th day with Gene.
Okay.
Friend of a friend got him involved because of course I'm
As
asking
his
him.
personal assistant.
He's his assistant when he's doing the show, and he personally handles the roadie.
So his handler.
His handler, yeah.
Okay.
So Gene's like, "Is there food in the room?" So we're all walking. He's like, "You guys hungry?" Yeah. Is there food in the room? He's like, "There's menus in there." He's like, I didn't ask you if there's menus. Is there food in the room? He's like, "If you don't know, just say no. But don't tell me there's menus in the room when I ask you, is there food in the room?" Swear to God.
He's a
He's
dick.
like,
I love it.
AJ's
I love
like,
it.
"Well, there's
Yeah.
all this food out here. They put out like all
not in
this
the room."
cookies and cake and candy and shit and soda and everything else
But I
here."
meant food.
Right.
Real food.
Correct.
Right.
In the room. In the room.
In the room.
Not out here.
Correct.
Yeah.
No.
So and
That's a real deal, man.
no, it is.
Yeah, it's real.
And the other thing is, I didn't realize how deaf he is. So like everyone that spoke to him, he says the wrong. He does it on spite. So, like, I was talking to him about, he wants to. I heard he wanted to put a food line out, like hot peppers and shit. And I'm telling him, my connections in the food business.
Oh God.
So
you wonder why he kicked you. You wonder why he didn't bring you on stage.
I do,
It's like,
Kevin.
please, if I bring him up on stage, he's going to talk my face off. Get him out of here.
Because I know what he's going to
keeps bringing
say.
up my
Can you
dead father.
manufacture it? Yes, I got a place to manufacture it, to fucking do everything. Because that's what he says. Ideas are like assholes. Everyone has them.
Right.
So, I mean, it was a good thing. I'm sure she responded to me because she gets. I'm afraid to read it because this could go. This could go like.
Can you check your email right now and see if you can
No,
read it?
I will not read on the air.
Why?
Because I know what it's going to be.
Come
It's either
on.
going to be, well, we're sorry you didn't, have such a good time. And,
Right.
But I made sure because the assistant called me when I got home. I actually I was out because I hadn't slept in days, and the bed was so comfortable. I was at the casino. So
You stayed at the casino?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go down the room to the hotel.
I got a room at 11 at night.
Oh, nice.
Or,
Good.
you know what I mean? After the show.
I'm glad you weren't sleeping in your car.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very happy.
Dude,
for that.
I had change. I could have lived a year in my car.
No, you couldn't.
Well, yeah,
I
you
had,
could've.
I had a
Remember when he was
Yeti full
here?
of Cokes. I had everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, remember when he was here and he was like, "Look at my car.
Yeah.
I can fit a bed right in there, right?"
I was.
I guess
I had everything, dude. I had the fake toilet, like the toilet, in case I had
What?
to pull over. Yeah.
It's not that far, right? And there's rest stops.
Well, not
You were
that-
at the casino.
Yes, there are rest stops between here and Bethlehem, right?
Kevin, but I know, but this one road in and out shit, man.
Right.
So I would have never made it home because there's no street lights. I mean, it's literally like you're in, 1700s for like 20 of those miles.
Right.
So I kept looking, and it says it says 3 hours to get 30 miles. Could that be? And it was. Then it started raining.
Right.
Driving home, then traffic. It was just the ride up and back was awful. So then the assistant called me because he felt bad, and he kept saying to me, "Oh, and the signed set list I didn't get." So people are
Anything
ripping.
that you did get, right? What did you get?
Yeah, I don't
Here's the
understand.
worst part. Gene goes, and he never did this before. He's like, "All right, the first 10 people on each side that get up could sing on my, the last song." So these people were just fucking charging the stage.
And Ray,
Gene's like
and
they're
Ray
all
fell.
climbing up. No, I'm sitting there.
I can't get up.
You're like,
So
I'm not gonna.
I did. And that's why the assistant was pushing me out. He's like, go out.
You should have fell. You should have fell, and then you could have sued everybody.
Yeah, really.
The
I'm sure I
the
signed
PA
it.
pushed you, and you fell.
I'm sure I signed a waiver
Oh God.
somewhere.
Right.
Yep.
But he kept calling. He's like, you sure you had a good time?
So
and,
wait,
you
can we
know,
can we real quick?
give me a good grade? So I made sure to say when I wrote to this girl, because now I got, other people called him, and he put them on the friends list.
Right.
So I'm sure if I called him and said, can you put me on the list? I'm sure he would.
Right.
If they were ever local again. I mean, because we really did, we were very good with each other.
You and the
assistant.
right.
So,
Oh, AJ.
AJ.
Yeah.
So
Got it, okay.
he called me and said,
What's the friends list? What's that?
The guest list.
a guest list, friends. I'm sorry.
List.
The guest list.
Right.
I can't remember.
I saw that on the Facebook. It's the guest list.
The guest list.
Yeah, the guest list.
Okay. So you're saying you'd go back and see Gene again? You just said you wouldn't. So you
No,
would again.
I'm done. I'm done. They're having a thing in Vegas where, because he told me, he's like, I can't. I sold Kiss. He's like, we can't do the makeup. We can't do anything.
Right.
So how they got around that was because someone had asked him, but you're getting together in Vegas, so it's under the thing. It's under the guise
The
of
guys, yeah.
of a fan convention.
Right.
That's what they did in the mid-90s.
So they can't perform as Kiss?
No.
Like even without the makeup?
They
just
sold
the
their
name and everything?
The name, likeness, everything.
Wow.
They sold everything.
But you're saying he can kiss hands and shake babies like at a convention type setting.
Right, and they're singing a few songs actually. So,
Really?
Yeah, not the original. The four other.
Okay.
So that's how so those tickets went on sale, and they had packages, and I didn't do none of that. I said, you know what? I had enough of that.
So what were you supposed to get when you did all this? You were supposed to get
You were supposed to spend all day with them.
right. Did that happen?
No.
Okay.
Half a day.
Right.
You were supposed to be the only ones there. Not true. There was another contingent there.
Right.
Plus the girls came in and, they got 10 autographs. Here I got 4.
Right.
You
So
know.
so far,
And that's what I wrote to the lady. I said, look, this is what happened.
that's like 3 things that you're supposed to get that you didn't get.
Oh, that's just the little things.
All right, well, hold on. Let's recap. We got a lot of new viewers just showed up.
Yes.
In the last few minutes.
Yes.
We've been going on and on about Ray had a private, what he thought was a private day with Gene Simmons from Kiss
Right.
at the Wind Creek Casino.
Yes.
How am I doing so far?
Good.
All right. And this is the downfall of what actually happened. So we're going through and talking
Not
about
a
what.
day. I mean, it was a good day.
It was a good day, yeah, but you got the short end of the stick, shall we say?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I didn't get
just
called.
wanted
The
to bring everybody
the main
current.
things were this: sign checklist.
Didn't happen.
Sign set list.
Didn't happen.
Getting called introduced on stage,
Right. Didn't happen.
and you sing with them.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
Right.
And lunch or dinner with him.
Right.
He took his
Didn't
stuff
happen.
and he went in the room.
He gave you the kids' menu.
Give me the kid. Well, he ordered from the kids menu also.
Did he really?
Yeah, he
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
He's
Yeah,
you know. And those were the big things. Other than that, you did spend a lot of time with him. It was good. I did as soon as I went there. They give you like 30 out of the $30. I actually hit a thing for I don't know 2,400.
Really?
Shit.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Gave it all back.
There you go.
I can't imagine that.
I didn't see this ending coming.
Yeah. Did you walk out even? Did you walk out?
Well, then I hit 800, gave it
Okay.
back, and then the next morning,
what were you playing?
huff and no puff, puff and puff, huff and no puff.
What is that?
It's
Help
a
me
game.
out.
It's a game where when you got to get these 3 things, and then you go into this players game where the thing blows the huff puff, and I'll blow your thing down.
Am I the only one thinking about National Lampoon's Vacation where they're in Vegas and they go to the casino where it's like, guess how many fingers behind my back? Okay.
yeah. It's like that. So then, of course, at the very end, because I think I have ESP. I did hit another one at the end. So
Right.
I walked out of there like up like a couple grand.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's good stuff. But,
Yeah,
but
after all that
and-
losing, I ended up winning. So.
but as a whole, you're still down. You didn't make your money back on the
No.
the initial
Oh,
investment.
No. Well, no. I
No.
hit a slot machine for that too. That paid for that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that paid for the whole
So
thing.
the whole you walked out of there up.
Well, technically, yeah. I mean, I hit a slot machine and paid for the event.
You hit a slot machine. You paid for the whole thing,
Paid for the whole thing, of
Wow.
course.
Look at
plus a
that.
couple of grand.
Well, then I hit another one when I was there.
Okay, that's good stuff. I mean, you
Oh
know,
yeah. So that's why do I bitch? Do I? Plus, now here's the other thing. I'm getting the guitar,
Okay, the prototype.
which I could sell probably if I auction that. I'm thinking that's worth 10, 15, 20,000.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so.
Really?
Yeah. Because the guitar you're getting a stage played guitar. That in itself's worth 6, 7, 8 grand.
Right. Does
So-
it come with like a letter of
Oh
authenticity
yeah,
and
all
everything?
that shit.
Really?
Signed case, signed. You get a ton of signatures with it. And again, I did leave with a lot of signatures.
Mm-hmm.
So
How many?
I can't say.
No, go ahead.
I'm not saying.
More than 4.
Oh God, yeah,
Well, then.
yeah.
So you probably bugged the balls off of Gene Simmons between
Wow.
bringing him down before a show. He's like, Daddy.
By the way,
Daddy, why did you do
remember
this
I
to
got
me?
you that food contract, right? And the deal was, but the assistant wasn't there, which was cool because he tries to and he's doing his job.
Right.
But you're alone with him enough where, and of course I had everything, I just bring albums, a lot of solo albums. So everything's in a nice, cool little case.
And he's like, so you're the one guy that bought that, huh?
Well, what I did was
Here's your thank you card.
I put my messenger bag, which is the Gene Simmons money bag,
Yeah.
messenger bag. So I had
You're
that
such a
prominently
dick.
out, and the first thing he did when he met me was he went right for the fucking bag, like he did the
Nice.
first time. And he's telling the assistant, "Do you see this bag? This is the finest leather. Look, come here. Look how thick this is."
How much is that thing?
I mean, when it came out, I got it cheap because I bought it. Remember, they came out 10, 15 years ago.
Right.
when he did the contract with that rock guy that makes all this rock bags and accessories, belts and shit. So, like, it was a few hundred when it came out. They sell now for like $500-600 with the tags on them. I mean, mine was brand new.
Right.
I found a guy on eBay, must have needed cash. I got it for like $250, $260. I mean, I stole the thing.
Right.
Because it is an impressive thick. You see it? I have it every week here.
Wow, it just glows.
It's
from
got the
across
money
room.
bag, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got the bag, and and he loved it.
He loved it.
Did he?
He
He's
loved
like,
it.
you're a super fan.
I'm a super fan.
I know, Gene. I am a super fan, but so let's talk about your father.
What's the saddest thing we could
Did
talk
he
about?
abandon you, sir? Did he?
I did say that.
Did you really?
Yes.
My God,
I
right?
wonder why this guy didn't want anything
Well,
to do
he
with
did.
you.
I know the story, so
Yeah, I
I'm
know,
asking him the
Well,
story.
maybe you shouldn't ask him.
Yeah, I know.
But then I asked him about his kids. He's like, so
great.
I knew about his son Nick. I'm like, yo, how about Nick and Paul Stanley's kid are doing music together?
Right.
Of course, it's this real dry fucking.
Yep.
They can't just go and do Kiss. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
everybody
why would
wants
they?
to because they look just like them,
Right.
and they would probably make $1 trillion if they donned the makeup.
Right.
Okay. So I asked him, and I had to ask him. I said, listen, I see Nick and Paul's kid, blah, 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 blah. He's like, and Sophie, she's on billboards all over. He's like, you want to see? I'm like, yeah. He gets his phone out, and he's like, see? She's famous. He made her sound like and she does a lot of work for other singers and stuff, you know.
Right.
So she's on some billboards, this and that. But I said, Gene, he looks just like you, and Paul's kid looks just like him. Did they ever? I said, do you ever do anything to push his career along? He's like, no, he does not want nothing from me. He said,
Yeah, sure he does it. He's like, fuck those kids.
yeah. So he goes,
My job is done.
I said, but Gene, I said, he's like, I go, why wouldn't he just put the makeup on? You know what I mean? He's like, listen, they want to do what they want. He goes, and at some point, you got to get off of your mother's teat,
Right.
I said, but come on, Gene.
Gene, speaking of your
it's
mother's
there.
teeth,
Speaking
your
of your
dad
mother's-
wasn't there, was he? It was just your mother's teeth.
Yes,
Yes.
wasn't it,
And
Gene?
he's like, I don't understand why you left me. I'll be right back. I got to go perform. I'll be sure to call you on stage, you depressing lunatic. Bring your dead foot with you.
And then I said, I told him. I told him about the accident. And the
Oh,
best,
my God.
Jesus,
I did.
Are you serious?
I did. I had to. And
Right.
the best part is he's told other people. He would tell like if they said something like, "All right, hey, no." He said he was in a bad accident. You got to see his leg.
You showed him your leg?
Oh yeah.
Did you show him your hernia?
No, I didn't show him the hernia.
that would've
See,
been over
that,
the top.
exactly.
That would have been over the
That's
top.
way-
the top. I would.
That
I
was
probably
too
would have
much.
been asked to go home after that.
Surprise.
AJ, Ray, you got to leave. I mean,
I don't know what the hell just popped out of your stomach.
I don't know what that is.
Can
I wanted to
Can
kick
we
it
do
for
the
an extra
breaking news?
point.
What's
Breaking
that?
news.
I wanted
You
to
pulled
kick
that
it
up?
for an extra
Yeah,
point.
where was- hold on.
Oh,
that's not
great.
it. That's
yeah,
not
there's
it.
him and his wife. Look at
I
him.
don't know.
This is what would have happened after the Gene Simmons show. Breaking
I'm
news.
just so enthralled with this story.
Rock
that
and roll icon Gene Simmons committed suicide today at a Bethlehem, PA casino.
Yeah. Standing over him
They
was
heard
a
him.
300-pound.
Gene, are you okay?
Taking blood samples to sell on KLA was.
The weird thing was his name was smeared in blood.
Selling solo albums with blood stains on them later that evening was this man.
Right. Witnesses said they heard Gene falling,
Crying.
going, "Daddy, no!" It sounded like "fuck you, Shipione" when he hit
It
the ground.
was. You fat bastard. But,
That's great. They call me Dr. Love.
They call me doctor, but my daddy never called
He
me
never
anything,
called me.
that son of a bitch.
They never picked up the phone to call me.
Never.
That's right.
Never. But I did get teary-eyed.
Oh,
I got teary-eyed
imagine me and Gene Simmons sitting there.
I know.
And you go,
This rock star.
Gene, I was in an accident. You want to see my leg?
No.
he's
That's
probably
kind of how it
like,
went.
all right, look, I need to go.
No, but when he told me that his father wrote, I have this thing.
This is the best. I love
I have this thing about, I get real emotional when he was telling me the story about his dad and
Oh my God.
how he wrote him letters about being proud of him.
Oh. Who wrote letters? His father?
Gene's father, yeah. And that's all I've ever wanted in life was someone to tell me that, But anyway, I did tell him about what my what?
Go ahead.
No, I'm going to start crying.
No, go ahead,
no,
please.
I get real teary.
Who cares? Do it. This shit'll make the show better.
Stop. Wait.
And now, conversations with Gene Simmons and Ray on You're Not My Father podcast.
How appropriate. Huh?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, right.
Gene, I know I told you all about my father. You told me about your father. Hey, would you mind giving us a shout out?
No,
My
he would've-
podcast is called You're Not My Father.
He would have done it.
Would he?
He would have done it.
No, he was ready to slice his wrists
He would have done it.
because of you.
Because he did it before for me, myself, and you. But anyway, I would have. See, and that's the other thing. I forgot to do that. That pissed me off.
Right.
I forgot to get him to put, I wanted to have him put lyrics on everything I had signed. But I can't describe. I guess you think you're going to keep, spending time with him, and then eventually it's showtime, and then after the show, it's kind of over.
Right. You realize you took a lot of the time that you were supposed to spend with him talking about his dad. Right?
I really did.
Yeah.
We were about 45 minutes.
God.
I mean, we were just because we're in a room together.
Don't let that guy get near me again.
We're in a room together. The assistant went to go eat, I think. So, oh, by the way, did you see this?
No, I just saw your neck, though.
I lost 12 pounds. By the way.
I heard you. It's great. What's that?
What is that?
That's his dragon boot. That's another shirt this guy made. I didn't show him that. But if you look at that video,
You paid for that?
you don't like this shirt?
No.
It's a T-shirt, dude.
I see that.
Yeah, I mean, they're $20. The guy made
Hey,
it.
you can't beat it.
So if you look at the video is very cool that he took of me. Because he screams at me, play something, and I answered him right back. It was like it was staged.
Did you send it? Did you send it to Kevin?
Did you get
I
it?
haven't gotten it yet. No. Haven't gotten
Are you serious?
Yes.
You got it.
I did not get it. Did you send it
Kevin,
to me?
It's sent. You read it. It says it right here.
When?
Kevin Rodeo. Here's the video, dude.
You should have sent it to him before
You
this.
said
I don't have it.
you have a wrong number you sent.
I
You
didn't
sent me, you have a wrong number.
Yeah, that's someone telling you you typed in the wrong number, you shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, what a dick.
Oh
No,
my
it's
God.
Kevin, look, you sent me
Who did you send
shit.
it to?
Right, I did not send it.
Kevin, look, it's where you sent me all your father's stuff. It's your phone number. Or you got the wrong number.
Did you send it to someone else?
No, I sent it to you. This is look,
I don't have it.
Kevin.
Right. But is there other stuff on there? Like, did you
Let me
write
send
Kevin
it to the
before?
both of you, Kevin and Ray. I mean, Jesus
Andy.
Christ. Or Andy.
Yeah.
You guys are getting me very disturbed.
Hey, if you'd like to
Disturbed.
call in on the show, since we got about,
Oh, boy.
we're over already.
Yeah,
But
right.
if you want to call in and just
Are we
say
over?
hi and test it out, the number here at You're Not My Father podcast at Doghouse Studios is 609-300-4396. 609-300-4396. Give us a call, say hi.
I thought I sent you this video. I did send you the video.
Oh, God.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I don't remember seeing anything. I would have definitely looked at it.
No, I didn't
Just a
send you the
laugh.
video, but I just sent it now. It's coming. But that was like the highlight
Right.
at Soundcheck. Like if you had to pick a highlight. So now, and the best part is,
Yeah, because everything was going great. He was excited.
So yeah, and he tells
you
me
were
like
excited.
he tells me this guitar is worth like $200,000. It's from the '70s, and then some guy messaged me and said, "Yo, I don't want to burst your bubble, but so and so bought that guitar. Like the fans know everything.
Right.
Like these hardcore fans, they're like, it's a Chinese collector that has all his high end shit." He's like, so and so bought this guitar. And he goes, if you look at it, it actually has the new. This is the new. And because I asked him why he wasn't using a Punisher, the guitar he built. And he told the band, he goes, he was asking me why I didn't, have a Punisher. So I put this on. It's all worn out. It's got the studs on it. I'm like, is this the album and all the posters? And he kind of said, yeah. So I'm like, how much is this worth? He's like,
he lied.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently. Maybe it's, half of it's real. I don't know.
You kept putting him on the spot the whole time.
I kind of did. I don't think anyone else asked him about his father.
And what did he yell to you?
Did you get it?
Sing? Play?
He's like, play, real loud. And I answered him
Instead
right
of
away.
saying,
and I
shut
actually,
the fuck up.
I got it.
That's how he got you to shut up.
Kevin, it's kind of sounded because I was like, boom, boom. And it sounded like Dr. Love. That's why I started singing it.
Okay.
Not that their music's real difficult to play, I guess. But
What was the rest of the band playing?
Well, then the band started, when he said, play something, the drummer started playing. And then I went, boom, boom.
He's like, please get me away from this guy.
Dr. Love, as he was going around filming me in my ass. So then he put the phone on his face, and he went, making fun of me.
Yeah.
And then he pulled the front of my pants up, and I said, "Gene, please." I said, "I said I could step on my balls." I said, "I'm an old man now." I said, "I could actually step on my own balls." And I told him a funny joke.
Right.
When we were with the owner, because he said, "Say a joke, tell a joke or whatever," and it was about the stuttering guy. He goes to the doctor.
Wait, he told you to tell a joke?
Yeah, for some reason he told the joke, and then I said, "I got one." We're all sitting there. And he's torturing the owner's kid, who apparently is in L.A. He's a singer, and he's one of these dudes, long hair, real quiet, trying to be the. And Gene's like, "Speak up! You're when you're with somebody, you want to speak up." Gene's berating this kid, and the father's like, "Yeah, see,
I told you.
Yeah,
Smack
you
him.
long-haired freak, but."
Don't embarrass me in front of Gene.
So Gene wanted to hear a song, let him sing. He's like,
And what was Gene's response to that?
Gene's like, "Yeah, you just got to speak up because nobody hear what the fuck you're saying, He's like, real. And so then I told the joke, the stuttering guy that he goes to doctors.
Tell the joke.
No, here's the gist of it.
Just tell the joke.
It's too long, but here's the gist of it. The guy goes in with a bad stutter, and I'm doing, "Doc, I got this bad stutter," and the doctor says, after all these doctors, the one doctor says, I got this experimental surgery, but I think it would work for you. Your penis is too long, and it's affecting your vocal cords. So we're going to go in. We're going to take just a couple inches off, and that should solve it. And they do the surgery. And the guy wakes up, and he's like, Doc. Oh, my God, Doc, it's amazing. I don't have a stutter. It's oh, my, you're the greatest. And then a couple weeks later, he calls the doctor up and he says, Doc, I sound great, but my wife, she's, complaining, I can't satisfy her anymore. And, is there any way that we could go back and reverse the surgery? And the doctor goes, that's impossible.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, well.
I never heard that joke before.
You did?
No.
Well, it's funny.
Anyway.
And Gene liked it.
Oh.
He bellowed out. Is that the right word,
Did he?
Kevin? Bellowed.
Bellowed?
Who said crazy little monkey?
I'm trying to find the video.
Are you serious?
I saved it to my folder. Just relax. You put me on the spot here.
Oh, my God. He's supposed to be this
Oh,
big
yeah.
engineer, this
Yeah.
big fucking engineer
Look what you
here.
did
I
to
have
Gene Simmons.
zero prep. Zero prep. I can't play this video.
But you got all
And
these wires
We're
and
30.
stuff.
We're 30 minutes into a podcast. Play this video, Kev. Play
Kev,
this.
it's an hour. It's 9:07.
I know, but you've been yapping about friggin' Gene for the last God knows how long.
I mean, the other cool thing is this jacket that he sent me, this shirt jacket. What are you reading?
I'm just reading some of the comments from the people.
Sorry.
Jesus.
So sorry.
Absolutely.
So sorry.
Oh, damn it.
Turn that down.
What the?
I'm sorry.
What is wrong with you?
Everything.
I don't even know where this thing went.
Should I play it right here on the thing? Listen. Let me play it over.
Yeah, but if we're going to put it up, we
Nah,
want to see the
you
whole
gotta do
video,
it right,
dude.
dude. You
No,
can't
do it right, but for at least we can hear the sound.
And I figured
Well,
we could
that's
get
the
it.
thing. I'm
We
trying
could
to
get
get
it
this
all
thing
in
going.
one show instead of stretching it across the third
Oh,
show.
Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
You guys asked me. I wasn't going to say anything.
Oh, yes, you were. You wore the shirt. You
Let me
lying
see if she
prick.
responded.
You
oh,
couldn't
God,
wait.
she responded.
Did she?
Yeah.
Read it right now. Right now.
No.
Come on, dude.
You gotta read
That's
it.
what this is all about. Read it.
It's personal.
Who cares? Read it. You didn't get her pregnant or nothing, so read it.
I don't have my glasses.
You have my glasses.
Do you have glasses?
I don't have glasses.
Just read it.
All right.
Kev, hit music, will you?
I can't. One thing at a time.
Don't worry about the video. Fuck the video. Let's go
Okay,
with this.
Hold on. What am I doing?
Hit the sad music that we
Sad
play.
music?
Yeah.
All right.
Come on, Ray.
Read it, Ray. Come on, read it.
And now live on the You're Not My Father podcast,
You can smell it.
Ray Scipione's response from the assistant to Gene Simmons.
So no, she's very nice. She wrote,
Go ahead.
Let me get with AJ and see what happened with all that. I totally hear you, and I know some of the people that you mentioned as well. Sounds like they took a bit of advantage of Gene's time when it should have been your time. I'll get to the bottom of it, and also I'm headed to the warehouse in about an hour. I'll send you some photos of the guitars I could choose from. I'm just gonna write back. I don't want AJ.
Coming after you?
Yeah. That. No, and I don't want to wreck the relationship for the future.
For the future of what?
I'm telling you, dude, I've made a living on, like, befriending the right people in life. And, like, a guy like this, you never
Right.
know.
Okay.
You know, he could be the bodyguard for Taylor Swift one day.
Right.
And, you know, my daughter wants to go see him.
Right. Your daughter.
Yeah.
You have a daughter?
No, but
Right.
say I have a daughter.
Wait, what?
What?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
No, I really don't.
No clue.
This guy's 50
I got that.
years old. I mean, if he, you know, what if years down the road, he's like, you know,
What?
he's the roadie. He's the assistant for, I don't know what big act we like, you know, or
They're all dying.
as I am.
I mean,
you
come
know?
on.
Not wrong.
But
Here's
you know
the thing.
You know what I'm saying.
I'm not a huge Kiss fan, right? But
Right.
the one thing I remember that Gene Simmons always said is, time is money, money is time. Don't waste either of mine.
No, you're right. He has.
Well, that's what I would quote in a
He has.
return email.
I like I said, I just
Don't think AJ doesn't know he's a dickhead, by the way. Because he does. He's
course
with,
he does.
He's with Gene more than you were.
Yeah.
I mean, he don't depress the shit out of him
And,
like
and
you
Christina
did.
told me, she said, be nice to AJ. Gene's torturing him.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, you should have, I don't know, maybe you should have some food, even if you don't ask for it, just in case he asks for it. I mean, you just throw it out.
Yeah, but you don't know how long food's going to have to sit there and wait for his ass to come in.
Well, that was the thing. The average meeting was like around 1 or 2 o'clock. He didn't get to me till 4, and because the assistant's calling me, going, "Hey, you know, just be careful, don't rush. You know, he's not here yet, and once he gets here, I got to set him up.
Right.
I got to get him in his room, set him up, you know, and." So we're not ready yet. So then I just said, all right. So I thank God I got there and just, you know.
They didn't mention, like, they didn't say, like, hey, you want to keep Gene because he's running late. He's a little miserable. You want to keep him upbeat.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, don't
keep
talk
him
about
happy.
sad things.
Certain things he does.
His
doesn't
mother
like
in the
talking
Holocaust,
about.
because then he brought up the Holocaust.
Oh, my God. So, Ray, we want to keep Gene in a good mood.
Yes,
So
we
when he
do.
performs, he's happy.
Happy.
And then Ray goes in there. It's like,
With his dad
Gene,
issues.
I
do have dad issues.
I want you to know I love
do.
you, Gene. You're
I
my
said that.
favorite of
You're
all
my
time.
Favorite.
So,
Sign these 15 albums. So
and
I
by
can
the
sell
way,
them.
so while you're signing them, your father abandoned you. Huh?
Oh, wow.
No, I said, listen, I kind of know your background. I said, I realize, you know, like me, you didn't have a father. And I said, but I know you supported your father, and I was just curious as to why you would buy your father a house and everything. He goes, well, because you gave me life.
I'm having deja vu.
Yeah, really.
And before Gene got married, he was against marriage, and he said, "Why would I marry someone and give them half my money when my mother gave me birth and she don't get any? She's entitled to nothing."
Right.
That was his big spiel on marriage, and I
So-
kind of was like agreeing with it.
So you were there Thursday night, right? You depressed the shit out of him.
Yes.
And then he gets to look forward to Sunday as Mother's Day without his mother.
Without his mother. You're right. And now Father's
And all
Day's
these,
coming
all
up.
these dad issues, all these father issues
Yeah, I
now
know.
you
I
brought
know.
up.
First,
You
my
guys
Yo,
will
father.
eat a bullet by the time this is all over.
Exactly.
Here's the sad thing.
What?
I went out the
His
back.
lore?
I went out the back way after the concert, and this poor guy comes up, and I knew the guy because I was trying to buy something off this guy.
What were you trying to buy? Just a random guy.
No, he's not a random guy. He does these amazing album covers out of wood, Kevin. They're
Yeah.
fucking and super lifelike. And he's like, do you think Gene will sign this? And I'm going, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, you really, like, I'm saying to myself, like, do I try to grab this thing and get it signed? Like, I could have brought it back and maybe said, AJ, look at, Gene would probably like this. Can you just have him sign it? This poor bastard's outside begging.
Right.
But I just can't believe this guy would bring this giant fucking wooden thing to a show.
You should have said.
Find where the secret, because it's kind of the back way out.
You had a whole wardrobe change.
I did.
Yeah.
I
mean,
did.
come on.
You should have said, listen.
Let me see if I can play this.
Gene's
Hold
right
on.
in that room. I'm going to bring you in with your big wood piece, right? Ask him how well he knows his step siblings.
Yes.
Ask him. Go ahead. I already nailed the mom and the dad thing.
Just tell him his father was there.
Yeah.
Gene, could you write to my father? I love you. No, that was
It's
it.
like Richard Jenney with the Casey Kasem bit. He reads that letter from the guy.
You're
Ask
going to
Casey
have me
Kasem.
go from a dead dog? What is it,
No,
dead?
not that. That's for real.
Yeah.
Richard Jenney said he was listening to the radio one when him and his girlfriend broke up, right?
Yeah.
This from a while ago. He's like, I'm trying to turn on the radio, and every radio station was playing nothing but 24 hours of love songs.
Yeah.
24 hours of love songs. He goes, I switched the channel after, like, I tried every channel. Then all of a sudden he's like, hi, I'm Casey Kasem. He's like, oh, thank God. Casey Kasem. He's like, and now a long distance dedication. Right? He goes,
Oh, God.
I used to read them.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, Dear Casey, I was very close with my dad. We did everything together. Baseball games, football games. He used to throw the ball to me in the backyard.
Yeah.
Well, last year, he was in a horrible car accident.
Oh, God.
And he's now a paraplegic.
Oh, God.
And cannot walk.
Oh, boy.
Casey, could you play Daddy Don't You Walk So Fast?
That's a good skit.
Richard Jenney, man.
That's a good skit.
Great comedian, dude. Great. By the way, getting back to Gene Simmons real quick.
Yes.
Theo Vaughn, you know who that is?
Don't know.
All
Don't
right,
know
anyway.
Theo.
Theo Vaughn was talking about what a dick Gene Simmons was, right? When he met him. Mm-hmm. And he said he met his daughter, Sophie, and they were asking him, did you fuck her? And he goes,
Who, Gene?
Theo Vaughn.
Right.
They were interviewing Theo Vaughn
Right.
on another podcast.
Yeah.
And they asked him about when he met Gene Simmons, and he goes, he's a dick, right? He goes, but what about, did you hook up with his daughter, Sophie? And he goes, she's miserable and dry.
Really?
That's what he said.
You mean he went out with her?
I guess, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Miserable and dry.
Oh, he did.
I don't know what he meant by it.
Personality.
I mean, Gene,
it's
Gene
personality.
would crucify him.
Right, boring. Why, what do you think? She's like, a virgin?
No,
Isn't
but
she
she's
like, she's gotta be
married.
30, right?
She's married, yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's not bad. I mean,
Did you meet her?
I did meet her in New York. I met her and
Is he still married to, what's her name?
Who?
What's Shannon Tweed?
yeah.
He's still married to her?
Gene, yeah, well, they just got married a few years ago.
Well, whatever. He's still
when
with
she
her.
walked out of that,
What?
What?
she was with Joey, a big interviewer, and she walked out because Gene started with his whole spiel, and she got fed up.
Right.
It was a real thing, and she walked out, told him to go F himself, and she walked out of the interview. And that was kind of when he got caught, that last time he got caught, it was awful. He's with this young blonde, and I don't know if she was doing it to frame him, but she's like taping him, and she's like a 20. And Gene's like,
A mess.
he puts the condom on, and then he's like kissing her, and she's moving her face. She's like disgusted by him. This is all in video. It came out on TMZ, the whole bit. And that's when that was the final straw with her, and then they ended up getting married after.
Well, that's what you should do.
And now he's
Step
so
away.
over the
Cheat
top.
and then get married.
He's so over the top now. I mean, but cheat. He was with porno stars every autograph signing. He'd come in with 2 porn stars that everyone knew about.
Yeah, but I thought that was fake.
No,
That was that whole persona.
No, because Paul and Peter would be laughing at him.
Right.
Dude, he did make a gay joke about Paul.
What?
I didn't even tell you guys because like
You
800 things happened.
You leave the best part out.
So there's the opening act. There was they had a female front girl, and she had this giant pink pink base, pink, the
Microphone stand.
microphone stand, and the microphone was pink, right? So as we're walking out, we walk right by this pink thing, and I go in Gene's ear, oh, that's cute, like that, trying to make a joke, you know. And he goes, oh, that must be Paul Stanley's.
Right.
And then he goes to the band, hey, guys, look, it's Paul's mic stand.
Yeah.
And here you think they're real close, you know what I mean? But, yeah, they probably hate each other.
They all hate each other.
Yeah, I think so.
Every band hates each other now.
I think
now
so.
they're all old and they can't stand each other. Been together too long. Neil Sean is getting sued by Jonathan Cain and Journey.
Oh, yeah.
They finished the tour together, but they were going their separate ways, and the lawyers were like fighting back and forth.
I see what you did there. I see that.
What happened?
They were separate ways was a Journey
It
song.
was a Journey
No,
song.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why I just sang it.
yeah, that's why I said it.
Oh, I thought.
Hey, thanks for coming, Ray.
I didn't know he
Hey,
knew.
can we prank call somebody?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Who can we
do it.
prank call?
I'm going to
Oh, I
call
got an
these
idea.
people that call me that say
No, Ray,
that.
I have to do it, Ray.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I'll
can't
give
do it from your phone. I have to do it
I'll
over here.
give you the number. Can I get the number, please?
What is it? You got to tell me.
Come on, hurry up,
It's
because
these-
we got like 11 minutes left.
Well, I mean, we've been talking about Gene Simmons for an hour and
I-
18 minutes.
I
I mean, this is our
it's-
second episode. It's Kiss.
Listen, it's
I'm surprised these people are still watching.
it's the people that
Gene
say
Simmons'
I owe-
lawyer is gonna
it's-
contact
it's
us
the-
tomorrow.
It's like the what's it,
Say
McAfee?
Gene Simmons one more time.
Here it is. Hold
Every
on.
time you say it,
What
an
is
angel
this?
gets his wings.
So this
Make
is
your first million.
These are the people. This is not erection support.
ED. You got an ED text there.
Yes.
My God.
Hold on.
Come on, we're gonna prank somebody.
I'm
Who is
giving
it
it
gonna
to
be?
you.
Come on,
That's
Ray.
gotta be somebody we know. We gotta prank somebody we know.
What do you mean somebody we know?
Somebody we know. Come on. Let's call Bob's Meats in the Berlin auction. You ever call them?
Bob's Meats.
You
No,
never called
why?
them? I don't know. Remember MIT trucking back in the day?
Yeah.
We used to call there and they would go MIT. We would say KEYMOUSE.
Oh, God.
They hated it.
That's not funny.
I hate you
It
guys.
was-
We used to crank call. My daughter started doing this. You remember Jim that used to work at Wawa? He had like a half a foot, real big dude.
No.
Do you remember that guy? Right around the
No.
corner from where you live on
Half a
Fairview.
foot.
Yeah.
Oh, the one that used to go, thank you
and enjoy.
good enjoy. Yeah.
Thank you and enjoy.
Fuck
Right?
yeah.
My girls used to prank call him constantly.
No. It's evil.
Torture the shit out of
What
him.
did they
Thank
say?
you.
Thank you.
Thank you and enjoy.
And enjoy. Whatever happened to him? Did
I have no idea.
He lost the other foot.
He got moved to a Wawa. It's like half a Wawa.
Oh, stop.
Small
Not
Wawa.
it's not a super wow.
No, it's a super small Wawa.
So
Today, Ray?
I always get these things that it's Geek Squad. Hey, thank you for the money for Geek Squad. And
Are you sleeping?
no, I'm trying to find the fucking ad. Will you stop it?
You're supposed to be giving him a number.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the ad to give him the number.
How many numbers do you have to look through to find
I'm
one?
trying to find the fucking ad.
Just
that
find
he
somebody who
did,
can
dude.
prank call. This is right up your alley. You've been
God.
asking for years to do prank calls. Here it is.
Andy, hold on. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd it go? Come on, come back. Okay.
Here it is.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Now he finds it.
Here it is. Ready?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, hold on. What's the number?
Number is 888
888
437
437
5217.
5217.
And let me do the talking.
Okay.
Ready? Here we go. Let's see if it
The
rings.
number you dialed is not in service.
Perfect.
Way to go, Ray. Thanks.
Thank you for
Thanks for
calling.
coming. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Can you give a definite, like a number where we know somebody's going to answer the phone?
Well, that was the. Oh, here's your new statement. Here's another one. Ready?
What new statement?
801
Hold on. 8 1 yeah.
895
895
4611.
4611. You realize these calls usually come from a do not reply number, right?
Exactly.
No. They make you call them back, Kev.
They do.
Yeah, they want you
well,
to call
let's
them.
And it's
Let's
also
see.
923.
Okay, there's two, Ray.
All right, but that's the number they want you to call. All right, who do you want to call?
I want to.
Do you want to just call like a friend or
Let's,
something?
let's phone a friend. We should have a segment called
right.
Phone a
Let's
Friend
phone a
every
friend.
episode.
Ready?
Phone a friend.
Just
Who
a
do you want to call?
random, whoever it is. Just go ahead.
Let's call Tom Gribbin.
Hi, guys. How are you?
The weather's going to be rainy the next 7 days.
Let's call. Are you going to call him?
I have to call him, Ray. You have to text me the number. Just tell me who it is. They're probably in my contact list as well.
Do you want to call someone funny or?
No, we want to call somebody that hates us.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Or
that'd be
both.
Great.
We're both somebody funny or somebody
Yeah.
hates us.
I'm trying to see. Who could we get?
You have the orange guy?
What orange guy?
You know the orange guy.
Trump?
No, Dick.
Who?
The one that Kevin didn't like Kevin.
Oh, God, dude. He's
stop.
got
Got
me
him?
blocked. He knows my number.
What about him? He might not have him
Well, he
blocked.
wouldn't have this number. I don't think that's probably a good idea. Things have calmed down. I should probably not bark up that tree.
I'm not. You can still hear it on a microphone.
Andy, who is it?
Yeah, I know. I swear to God, I won't tell anybody. He does this too. He's like, yes. Andy, who is it?
Oh, Big Jim wanted to talk to us. Remember?
Yeah, but he gets a whole show with him.
How about Dom Jabase?
You call him. I saw him walking down the street the other day,
I saw him down the street.
I did.
He would probably get mad.
exercising.
All right, let's call.
Call Frankie Avalon.
Yeah. Hello.
Call Frankie Avalon.
I don't have his number. Or-
Hey, Venus.
So, Andy, while Ray's looking up numbers,
Yes.
remember we were talking earlier today about our new friend, what was it, Narcopolian?
Yeah.
Mr. Narcolepsy?
Yes.
We have an homage
Let's see.
to our new friend.
Here we
this
go.
is Narcolepolian.
Scipione apart.
Narcolepolian Scipione apart.
I love it.
Did you get my video I sent
But
you?
I got your video. I can't load it, right? It has
Why?
to be. It has to be pre-show, right? I have to test it and everything.
If anybody would like that, we can send it to them.
Yes, this image is
T-shirt.
up on RLA Ray Live Auctions, and you can buy it. Narcopolian.
Why wouldn't you just seriously do it?
Do what?
Just play it so we could just
I
hear
can't
it.
play it. It's
Here,
it's
I'm gonna give you a
lodged
number.
up in the top corner of the
Go ahead,
screen.
give him a number.
I am.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
You texting me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah, you don't want to say it out loud.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
mind
doing
800 numbers. Cat on D&D. What? the hell's that?
How about some old Kiss guys?
You should call and order some Chinese food.
How about some old Kiss guys
No.
that I
There you
have?
go.
Old concert.
So do I know you're gonna intro this call?
Yeah.
Okay. Here comes a phone call. I don't know who this is, but there's someone going to be called right now.
What do we say, Andy?
I don't know. You handle it.
Hello.
Hey, this is WIP 610. We're on the radio now. Who am I speaking with?
This is Michelle.
Michelle, we have a question for you that could win you a beautiful YIP T-shirt.
Michelle, what do you look like, by the way?
Wait, who's
Michelle.
Who's this?
What do you look like, Michelle?
Oh, here's my partner, Randy.
Hi, I'm Randy.
I'm Randy.
What do you look
too.
like, baby?
Hi. So.
Boy, you
what do I
sound
look
nice and delicious. What is your name?
like? Michelle.
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 Do
yeah,
you
I'm
dig
5'3".
fat Italian guys, Michelle, do you?
Those are my specialty, Big Daddy. They keep me warm in the winter and keep me cool in the summer.
There you go.
Wow. Where did you get this number? Can I have this
I'll
number?
give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
I'm only serious, Michelle.
Wait, I'm sorry.
So,
You know what? Are you? This sounds like my. Oh, I actually thought this was the one and only biggest fan of Gene Simmons, Ray Scipione. But
Oh
I'm so
my
sad that
God,
that's
you
not
are correct, my dear.
Because I recognize your voice anywhere.
Really?
Yeah. If you only knew the things that I do when you're talking on the podcast,
oh, wow.
it gives me shivers.
Holy mackerel.
Wow, man. Look at that.
You know I'm
Yeah.
married, right? Does that bother
Everybody
you?
thinks Andy's the voice, but it's you.
Mm-hmm.
It's you.
Oh
Talk to me more about that awesome affliction shirt. I just get
You know I have 20 of them, honey. I could wrap you up in a few.
Jesus.
You know.
you?
Yes, I can.
Can I wear your sparkly disco shoes too?
They're pretty not manly, aren't they?
I think they're manly when you wear them.
Oh.
You
How about
do you
my little
him-
bobblehead?
Do you like the way
my-
his foot swells inside those shoes,
Do you?
baby? Do you, baby? Huh?
It's not going to be the only thing that swells.
Oh, you know I'm impotent, don't you? Do I need Viagra?
Well, maybe me and Bunny can play.
Oh, wow.
Oh, shit. Honey, she's only serious. You know, it's our 30-year anniversary tonight, and you're speaking quite dirty.
I'm not dirty. I'm a clean girl.
Oh,
There you go.
ow.
Head
at
to
that.
toe.
Ow. So
I
how
don't
do,
know.
how do, how do you
like
know
the-
Andy?
do you like
How do you know the
petite
famous?
girls?
How do you know the famous Andy Julia?
Well, I wanted to be girlfriend 26, but apparently that dumb Yoko's in the way.
Oh, I love it.
Girl.
Yes.
I hear she's a whore.
Oh no! Only in the bedroom. That's it.
Girlfriend 26, huh?
Girlfriend 26. Well, you know, he kind of loves them and leaves them, like Kiss sings. Love them, leave them, and they're poor kids, and that's how we got the title of this show.
Right.
You know, Andy
Yeah,
plays
well,
ball
you
with
don't-
them and then leaves them.
You don't have to worry about that with me.
Really, you're fixed? Are you fixed?
Well, I don't have the parts to make babies anymore. Well, I mean, I never really had them because I was born a man.
Oh, I'm a man, baby. What a great voice, though. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Do you want to come in and do our show?
I'll come in and do everything.
Michelle, Ray's asking you if you want to come do the show, Michelle.
Absolutely.
All right. We should. When do you want to have her in, Ray? Next week?
Where are you at in about 10 minutes? How soon can you be here?
Oh my God.
Oh,
So
I
you-
think,
you
I
were-
think this should be like something that's planned. Like,
Yes,
let's
sure.
bring her in as a guest.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
And we'll have sexy talk with
Yeah.
Michelle.
We can.
And we can have her call. We could have her prank people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Hi. What are you doing?
Do your girl voice.
So hi, Michelle. Oh no, and I sound like I sound like a girl that's on steroids. I'm sorry.
Do the thing about your
You just sound like you have a cold, baby. Just sound like you have a cold. That's all.
I have a cold. Sorry.
Has your dick moved at all?
No. Yeah, a little bit.
You really?
Yeah.
Look at that. You're cured. All right.
Yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. No, Michelle, it was very nice talking to you. It's
Well,
9:31.
it is nice talking to you too. When are you guys going to talk about the French fries?
The French fry. Oh.
Don't
French
you have a new sponsor?
Oh, that's right. Holy shit, we forgot all about that.
We got wrapped up with Ray and
yeah,
Gene Simmons.
took us for a ride once again.
That's
All
right.
I've been
right.
waiting to hear all about the tasty spuds.
All right. Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus
just
Christ.
killed little
Wait
Ray.
a minute, little Ray bobblehead just fell down.
Yeah.
He's dead. Look at little Ray.
You
Look
have
at
no
little...
idea. You have no idea what I thought about doing with little Ray.
Oh,
goodness.
we could send him to you, you know. Oh, all right. You're not a Democrat, are you, baby?
All right, baby.
Can you vote Republican in November? God, I'm just having a bad night. I look awful.
Right.
I'm sorry,
Tonight.
Michelle, that I look so awful tonight. Tonight only.
Yeah.
But
I really like this shirt you're wearing.
do you? My Jean Crew shirt? Jean
No, the
Simmons.
T-shirt underneath is sexy.
Oh.
That's an
the affliction boot.
There it is.
Fire boot. Fire jean.
That is one
Fire
expensive shirt, too, because that's all we got out of this deal.
Anywho.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
Michelle.
talk about the tasty spuds and I'll listen.
Thank you, baby.
Oh, I gotta go. Bye.
See you, Michelle.
Who was that?
I don't think
I
know.
know who that
That
was.
was pretty
I don't know who it
crazy. Yeah.
I know who that was.
So anyway, we were she was gracious enough to remind us
Yes.
that we have a new sponsor coming on very, very soon.
Do we really?
He is
Yeah.
probably in bed right now, so
Yeah.
because we were going to try to have him on, but he goes to work really early, and it is Louis Fries and more.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes, yeah, they
Where are
are
they out of?
They're out of Hamilton. He's the newest craze, bro. He's a food truck trailer kind of deal, and he's out at 3-3's. 3-3's was a winery, not winery. He's a craft
Brew.
craft
Yeah.
brewery.
Beer.
brewery.
Near my house, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, well down the road, yeah.
And his stuff
His
is, and I
insane.
can't. You know what sucks? I can't eat any of it. But he sells out wherever he goes. Everything
Wherever
gets
he
sold
goes.
out completely.
People don't even go inside to buy the beer.
So it's
They
it's
stay out.
just fries?
No,
and more. So he
Yeah.
does smash burgers. He does chicken. He's all
Yeah, but you
kinds
gotta-
of.
dude, you gotta
It's
see
a
these.
culinary. Yeah, it's a culinary delight.
Really?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna see. I was talking to Kev about it. We're gonna see if we could bring like some
Yeah.
food in
Oh,
here.
God,
yeah.
And do the sample like
Oh,
we used to, the
yeah,
test
baby.
drive.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So the cool thing about this is, right, so anybody who is a potential sponsor can see how this works, right? So the way this happened was a little conversation between me and Louie, and we said, hey, we brought quite a bit of business to Evergreen Pools and Spas, and basically he was like, yeah, I'm thinking about, not expanding, but I'd like to get my word out. And I said, well, we're perfect to do it, and
Sure.
cheap as hell. So we might as well, first there was the initial conversation, right? So now he is preparing some photos and videos of this weekend's event. He'll be at was it 3 Threes, right?
Yeah.
I think this weekend.
Oh, I
so
gotta
he is
go.
He is at 3
I'm gonna
Threes
go.
on Saturday, right?
Cool,
And
yeah.
unfortunately, I might break over for a minute and grab lunch while we're setting up the Fabian show. And so we're going to do some footage from that, and then we will prepare a commercial for Louie's Fries and More.
Yeah.
And then we'll play it on every episode. It'll get played at the intro and at the outro.
Yep.
And so that's how this whole sponsor thing works. So the people out there that would like to sponsor us and get their name out there, they can see this whole thing unfold right in front of them.
And what we'll
Yeah.
do is we'll say if you see how many people mention our show and maybe get a thing to win a free lunch. Like they'll get a ticket to win
We could do something like that and just put like names in whoever
Yeah,
contacts
in a
us, put
hat,
the names
yeah.
in a hat and then pull it. Yeah, we could do anything.
Absolutely. Oh, that's awesome.
Like that. But yeah,
this
I
is,
mean, the show is taking off. Are we on Spotify now? Or no?
I'm working the bugs out of that as we speak.
All
I
right,
got
so-
the accounts are done, and then we got to get the whole upload stream. And the
No,
whole nine.
Right.
Kevin's been working diligently.
I know.
On,
And,
on
well,
the video, we did the test video the other day. I came on. It's just so
Yeah,
we could
remote-
have someone
the
on one of
remote
the
in,
squares.
yes.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
awesome.
right.
Yeah.
No, we're going straight up, kid. Straight up.
So we wanted to see how this show went. From the beginning, we're 23 episodes in, and now we're going to have, we got sponsorships already happening with 2 different companies. We have Spotify's interested in us, so we were doing. Kevin's working on that now, so that you got a lot to look forward to the show. We're going to have celebrities on. We waited to do that stuff too. It's gonna be nice. Spread the word.
Yeah. So hey, you know what? Let me do this real quick while we're at it. Just to show our potential here. Right?
Yeah.
This is the big Ronnie.
There you go.
Damn
This is
it.
the big Ronnie chicken cutlet from Louie's Fries and More.
Who's Big Ronnie?
Big Ronnie? That's a tribute to Ronnie.
Get out!
Yeah, right here, Ronnie.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then let's see what else we got here under this delightful. Here's the fries. He's loaded. The fries are loaded, bro.
Yes.
And he does
Chicken.
fan.
Wait a minute. That's chicken.
crispy
bacon,
chicken
ranch
bacon
fries.
ranch fries. Yes.
you
Dude,
go.
that looks awesome,
Yes,
man.
yeah.
Shredded chicken on top.
Yeah, yeah. So this is
No, that's awesome, man.
Look at this.
Oh,
Look at that.
nailed it.
This is real
that.
deal. Like these are not professional pictures. These
No,
are
these
this
are
is
from his
just,
phone.
This is phone, bro. And the food looks that good.
No, that's
That
awesome,
good.
man.
I've seen
I
it,
can't fucking
and-
wait.
Yeah.
Like right in front of me, and I can't eat it, and
Yeah.
my kids are like digging into it. Oh, God,
Getting sloppy.
Smack them in the face with it. But
Yeah.
it all is
So
delicious.
the next time he's open is going to be Saturday.
Yeah, well, he does these pop-ups, right? So he'll go to 3 Threes, or he'll go to like Lake Lenape for the National Night Out for down there.
Yeah, yeah.
He's at National Night Out Hamilton. He does as many as he possibly can
Mm-hmm.
because he's growing. He's definitely growing. He picked up a trailer. He's doing the whole nine.
I'm going to make.
And
you
he's smoking the locals that were previously doing this type of business and going around and doing parties and stuff like that, private catering, and he's killing it. He's totally killing it. Yeah.
So when I was like 20, I almost drowned in Lake Lenape. True story. I was at a family reunion because we never saw my dad's side of the family.
oh God, more father stuff.
Yeah.
No.
God,
Dude, I tried to swim out. You know how they have the diving thing in the middle of the river there? You got to swim out to it.
yeah.
Well, me and my brother Steve tried to swim out to it. Well, I got all cramped up and I couldn't move my arms anymore. but he couldn't help me. He's like, he was fucking dying too.
Really?
So
A couple of walruses.
a guy swimming next to us wouldn't come and fucking help me. We were like, yo, we need help. And finally, this jerk off came and grabbed me.
Jerk off.
Yeah.
Saved
Well,
your
the
life.
guy's swimming by us. We're like dying. I'm barely, I'm fucking, I go right to the bottom.
Right.
I mean, I'm drowning. I'm dead serious.
And you weren't fat then.
I wasn't. I was an athlete.
Right.
Athlete?
I was an athlete.
I went to an athlete.
I gotta
was
tell
an
you,
athlete.
Andy, do me a favor.
Yes.
Now that we have the call in, what's the suicide hotline? 'Cause I just want to eat a bullet now.
I know, between the dad conversations.
All right, that's enough, people.
God.
9:38. Goodbye.
Gene, were you-
Sorry, I bored everyone tonight.
Gene, were you in a lot of pain when your father died?
Yeah.
Right.
I can't wait for our new sponsorship to bring us some. Is he listening?
I doubt it.
He'll probably listen to it tomorrow.
He is.
Shit.
Holy cow.
Bring
he
us
did-
some food.
Oh, it's a nice. I'm looking at his trailer. He did the whole epoxy floor on the trailer and everything.
Nice. Bring us some
I'm
food.
not gonna-
Did he
No,
buy? Where
He
did
is going to. He is going to bring us some food.
Good.
But yeah, so that'll be next week, hopefully.
There you go.
But we're going to play it out and see how it works out because he's very busy, just like you are.
Sure.
You know, and
Sure.
we're going to have to give him a concrete day for next week, and we should probably do it a few
Absolutely.
days out, not 30 minutes
Absolutely.
prior.
And be on time.
And be on time. We have
And
to be
awake.
We have to be
And
real
awake.
grown-ups. Be real grown-ups.
And no Gene Simmons.
No Gene Simmons.
No, this is. We're going to not talk about Gene Simmons.
No.
We had enough.
No.
All right.
All right.
Well, everybody, we're going to wrap it up now. Thank you for listening. Spread the word. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. Share everything that you can that has anything to do with Ray. What's the name of our show?
You're
Right.
not my father podcast.
But we are your daddies. I'm Andy Julia. I'm the voice.
Councilman Scipione, I love you.
And Kev Dog over there.
Gene's former assistant, Ray Scipione.
We will see you next week. Louis Fries will be on.
Louis Fries. And more.
And we will not be talking about Gene Simmons or
Damn
Kiss.
it. Damn it. Damn it.
All right, let's go.
Love you.
All right, we're out.
Suck it!
Happy anniversary.